Hey y'all, so I'm just getting home. I wanted to show you the dinner that I'm about to feed my pack, my Cane Corsos. This is Lucia, she's a year old, if you're just tuning in for the first time. This is little Gypsy, she's a pit bull, about 6 months old. Let's see, Ozzy. Oh, he'll come in a minute, but yeah, but Lucia's a female. See, Dolce. Dolce's my adult dominant female. Let me turn some lights on in here. It's dark. Dolce. Hi, baby girl. See, there we go. So sometimes, so first let me back up and say I feed raw food, but not every day because it's extremely expensive, really. So I kind of alternate. Some days I feed raw. Some days I maybe some canned chicken on top of the kibble. Let's see here what she's in. Yeah, so Gypsy's getting her appetizer. But yesterday I didn't feed anything but the kibble. So it's a really high quality kibble. So that's what they got in the bowls right there. But tonight, I'm gonna feed them this raw because it finally came in. I was waiting for it. And there's Ozzy. Ozzy. Hi, Papa. See, Ozzy can smell it too. Ozzy's the alpha Cane Corso. He's my only male Cane Corso. And then I have one more dog, Tux. Tux is a pit bull mix. And Tux will be here in a minute. There's Ozzy. Hi, Papa. He knows what time it is. See, he knows what time it is. Hi, Dolce. Are you hungry? Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Dolce's hungry. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. I'm going to unwrap it here. Okay, y'all. I did one video of this before, but I just kind of like to show it sometimes when I get it. So you can see the ingredients. This is the company. It's Go Raw. And by the way, I get no kickback at all. There's no product affiliations or sponsorship at all. I just, I like to share what I'm doing. If I like a product, I'll just share it. But yeah, I get nothing from sharing this. It's just, they probably don't even know I'm talking about them. But yeah, so it's Go Raw Pet Food. And I use it really because it's local. It's a company near Houston, and I live in Texas Hill Country, so same state. But yeah, I wanted just to show you the ingredients here. So the nice thing about this is that you can see the ingredients is that if you're feeding raw, you should really have the correct proportions of muscle meat to organ meat to bone. And so if you don't have those correct proportions, see, Ozzy can already smell it. If you don't have those correct proportions, you really risk your dog not getting appropriate nutrients or having a nutrient deficiency. Oh, they love it, y'all. They can already smell it. And this is like block solid, like it's just frozen solid. That's the other thing I like about this company is that they package it with dry ice, and so it's never thawed when you get it. I did use another company once for raw food, and it arrived completely thawed out, so it was just like lukewarm meat. So that's not a good deal. So they do package it really nicely, and dry ice is more expensive, I believe, than just regular ice. So they really put the invest in getting you a quality packaged product. So this one is the beef and pork. Yeah, so this is a 2-pound chub. They call it a chub. It's 2 pounds, and what's nice too is that if you go to the website, it'll give you what they suggest you feeding based on your dog's pounds or kilograms or pounds. And basically the math is, it says here, it's 2 to 3% of your body of the dog's body weight is how much you should feed them. So let's see here. Yeah. Puppies a little bit more. So anyways, this is for really all stages. Ooh, this one's starting to thaw. Yeah, anyways, y'all, what I do, I give Ozzy about 2 of these chubs. And I give Lucia 1.5. She is growing like a weed, y'all. She is huge. And Dolce is a little on the heavier side. She could stand to lose a couple pounds. Sorry, Dolce. I didn't mean to call you out. I'm sorry. But you still look good, girl. You're a little heavy, but you still look good. You still look good, girl. She gets a little sensitive about her weight. Man, y'all, speaking of Dolce, shoot, I hate to call her out again, but she's getting some gray on her beard. Dolce, are you hungry? Who's hungry? See her beard, y'all? Yeah, she's getting some gray. You can really see the gray on the black coat. I just love the black coat Cane Corsos. They're gorgeous. But yeah, Ozzy's getting a little bit of gray on his beard too. Okay, so on his beard, I mean his muzzle. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna show you how I kind of just thaw it. Okay, y'all. So here's Tux. He magically appeared around feeding time. Yes, my Tux. On his best behavior. On his best behavior around dinner time. Yes. Okay. So I've got these bricks thawing, so they're completely thawed now. I just probably like 20 or 30 minutes in some hot water, and they're pretty much thawed. So I'm going to just put them in the bowls, and already the dogs know what's up. Look at them. Dogs, best behavior. Ooh, got something in your eye, Tux. Let me see. Got something in your eye, baby. Okay. Chia. Dolce. Who's hungry? Who's hungry? Dolce's hungry. Okay. Okay, y'all. So I've already proportioned all the raw out. The big bowls, Ozzy's. This other big bowl's Lucia's. And then Dolce, Tux, and Gypsy. And Gypsy's sitting so pretty. Yeah, it's interesting because they actually love this kibble. And you see there's 2 full bowls of kibble. I left that this morning. So, you know, they don't always finish what's in the bowl, which is good. I don't want them to overeat, but I think because they know food is always available, they don't feel the need to scarf it down the minute I lay it down, except the raw is a different story. They love the raw. They're chomping at the bit. So, come on, Oz. Look what I got. Yeah, so this actually has, you can actually also order it without the bone in it if your dog gets too much calcium, but this one has the bone in it. Oh, it's heavy actually. Come on, Oz. Come. Ozzy, come. Come on, Oz. Good boy. Okay, yeah, I had to push Gypsy away. Okay, come on, Oz. Let's see, Dolce. This one's for Dolce. Come on, Dolce. Dolce, sit. Good, sit, good girl. Lucia. Give this one to Lucia, the big one. Lucia. Yeah, sit. Good girl, good sit. Okay. Gypsy. Let's see which one I'm going to give to Gypsy. Okay, Gypsy, sit. Gypsy, sit. Good girl. Good sit. Okay. And Tux. Come on, Tux. Okay. Oh, he does not know what to do with himself. He's so excited. Okay. So that'll be gone in probably 2 minutes. They love it, y'all. They just go crazy over it. And so they just go crazy. Yeah, and I've said this before, like when I feed my dogs, I like to feed them next to each other so that they get used to being next to each other when there's something super high value like raw meat. And see, now these are the 2 dominant females, the 2 that I worry about, Pitbull and very dominant Cane Corso. Look how close they are. There's no resource guarding, no food aggression. Gypsy's already done. She's actually gonna go to Lucia's bowl. And Lucia usually lets her. Because they don't resource guard. She's actually being careful. But yeah, see how they were both near the same bowl. Really good sign. Gypsy. No, that wasn't always true. When I first got Gypsy as a puppy, I think a lot of puppies are like this. They just come out of the womb and they're, you know, the first meal that they get, they're fighting for it. So yeah, when I first got Gypsy, she would growl. She would growl if anyone came near her food bowl. But that didn't last long. It just took a couple iterations of me removing her from the food bowl and making her, you know, sit and then wait. And I would feed her last when she would do that. And then she quickly learned that that's not allowed. And then now look at them. They got their mouths right next to each other in a bowl of raw meat. So, and there's absolutely no growling or anything. So, and I can stick my hand in there too. So yeah, the only exception to allowing, you know, not allowing some growling is I will allow the alpha dog, Ozzy, to give, you know, he'll give like a very low-key growl if one of the lower ranking pack members comes near his food. And because he's an alpha dog, I let him do that, but they know not to mess with him. They won't dare. It's really interesting because they won't dare come near his food, but they will to each other. They'll come near each other's food. But there's no way that any of these dogs, even Dolce, will dare put their muzzle near Ozzy when he's eating raw meat. Really, when he's eating anything, they won't come near his food because they respect him as an alpha dog. I just think that's so interesting. No, but that's different than allowing him to be aggressive. I don't allow him to resource guard in general or be aggressive. So I'm just going to hold this bowl for him because it keeps slipping around. So yeah, I think there's a clear difference between an aggressive growl and resource guarding, and a difference between that and the alpha dog just giving a warning like, hey, you need to respect my space. So, and it's funny because I didn't really train the other dogs. I don't know, to really to keep away from his food bowl, but they just know to wait for him to finish. See, Lucia waited for him to leave the bowl, and then she's just getting whatever little crumbs he left. So interesting. Oh yeah, but these bowls are clean, y'all. There is not a piece left. They love it, and it's healthy. But the only thing is that because it's raw meat, it is USDA meat. It's good meat, but hi, Papa. Was that good? But there's always a chance of parasite in raw meat, even if it's USDA, even if it's been inspected. There's always a chance of a parasite. So About once a month, I'll give them an parasitic. I'll give them a combo. It's called Worm X, EX. He wants more even. Hey, there's no more. That was all, Bubba. That was all, Bubba. And so it acts against roundworms and tapeworms, and so it doesn't act against the microfilaria which is heartworm. It doesn't protect against heartworm, but intestinal worms it does, and so I just do that as a precaution, kind of a preventative, just in case they get some worms. So that's their feeding time, and I'm really happy with the way they are when they're eating, because they're all very amicable, with the exception of they respect Ozzy. Still amicable. They respect his space. Ozzy, that's all gone, Papa. That's all gone. So anyways, y'all, anybody else tried this? Has anybody else tried this company? I'm curious. And does anybody else order raw? I think I've asked this question before, so a lot of y'all have already commented that, and some of y'all make your own. Some of y'all make your own raw, as far as putting the components together, organ to muscle to bone. So, I'm tired, y'all. I'm gonna get my dinner now and get ready for my work day tomorrow. And these dogs are gonna start winding down, and that's our day. Hope y'all enjoyed, and hope y'all have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Gypsy. Lucy. Dolce. Dolce. What was that good? Dolce, dear. What was it? You got a full belly now. I'm ready for bed. See, I'm ready for bed. Yes. See, I'm ready for bed now. Dolce. She's my baby girl. Ozzy. Yes. Yes. Ozzy. It was good. Ozzy. He's telling me he wants more. Ozzy. Gypsy. Gypsy.